All right, my name is Dr. Aaron Mertes, and I am a faculty here in the program, and I've been here for a year and a half. It is now 2026. I teach the beginning level skills classes, the internship, which is kind of the end level skills class, and then assessment and ethics are kind of two that I've been teaching. Yeah, so um, these conversations are always a little tricky for me because I'm a straight white middle-aged guy who kind of the epitome of the privileged class. So I think one of the things that I can bring is that most of our faculty are female. The field is dominated mostly by females, so just being a guy brings in a different perspective. So I think that's probably the most diversity that I can bring. I guess one other thing is that I'm a rehabilitation counselor by training, so my background is working in disability-related issues and work-related issues. So that's a different perspective that I can bring to the program. Yeah, previously, let's see. I mean, disability is kind of uh, the big group of people that I work with in the past, anyway. I spend a fair amount of time talking about the conversation of fairness and equity and justice and that kind of thing, especially as we think about who are the people in the country that need our services and how do we make sure we get them to them. So as we're doing admissions to the program, we're thinking about who are the people that need to go to the places where people need services. And so those are just conversations that continually have happened and continue to happen to make sure that we're admitting people who can be good counselors and go back to their communities to do good work. Okay, I think to continue to support it, the biggest thing is just making sure that we have a good, fair, and open process for people when they're coming into the program, and then coming also into graduation into the profession, because that's the ultimate goal, is to get people into doing the work. So as people apply for the program, we have very intentional conversations about what is the person's readiness academically, what's their readiness in terms of maturity and having conversations with other people, and then what is the background that they bring and how can they use that to help people in the future. And we try to take into consideration all of those kind of things to make sure that we're meeting the needs of people out in the world.